I met Captan in Addi, and of course we were having a talk on the table, and he told me about some car incidents where you guys moved some Shatta car and issues here and there. Do you think that was the problem of your departure?
Well,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know everything. You know, say me, I know every corner, everything. So sometimes when I see fans acting like they know I just feel like you don't know how I feel. You can't show me how to tie my
exactly
because you don't even know how I feel. So I just believe all those things they inside, but I feel like those things, be something where it be too rough because if you want to really hear what happened at that time, it's not an issue because that was not the issue that made them sack us, but that issue they make them give us suspension. You see those kind of things too, they feel make at the verse, those suspension, like 5 times, 10 times, like we are working, so what be suspension? You understand those things? Or
suspension was moving the boss's car without telling him.
No, that car was given to me at that night that I should drive it. You understand?
By Shatta?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I can't just take his car and move it just like that. You get me? I was going to town. He said, "Make up my car." You know that time I was using some Camry, so I used that car.
Yeah.
So I used that car, and it happened to be, real life story, no lie.
No, me I know.
No.
In fact, we were talking on a table like this when Captain was telling me, Charlie, this is some of the issues.
Oh, but forget. It happened to be Michi's birthday.
Yeah.
That same night.
Yeah.
And it happens to be Adnan and Caesar. Caesar Adnan, he's the one who give us clothes and stuff. Shout out to Caesar Sneakers. He also was there, and it's his birthday. So he invited me to his birthday.
Okay.
And I didn't know Michi was doing her birthday at the same place.
Well.
So when I went there, it's like we and Michi met. And I don't see anything like us meeting Michi in a way that is bad or something. You get me? So I didn't see anything wrong with it. So from us going there, and I had a call that why we forgo Michi in birthday and things, and they call me and we can bring the car and da. So I had to bring the car, but that issue I went to suspension for it. I was punished for it. If they catch you where you go serve 5 years, they go feed jail.
No, after that it means your problem is gone.
You can't use that same problem to say you go catch me again. You get me? So we solved that and moving on. But I don't know how, Shatta, you always try to have one man that you always communicate with and try to, talk to you and know what others are thinking. So that's how he got to Captan, and he felt like we are thinking elsewhere. But it was just about growth, you understand? Because we learned and we are learning. We are learning to be able to put it into practice.
Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the Tap Send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come we busuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap Send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. The beat is real. Don't we make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level for check it. For check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
So it was one fine Saturday evening, and the guys from Self Nation decided to give us a surprise visit here at Sammy Flex TV. So when they came through, I said, okay, beyond the party, because already we are having a party with our red carbs, with our moe and shandon, kebabs and things, vodka and things. I said, okay, it is a Saturday, so that's fine. It's fine. If it's a Saturday and some friends decide to visit you, you allow the party to happen. But since they are here, He's an artist, so you cannot come to Sammy Flex TV studios and I say, no, go. No, that can't happen. When you come through, then surely we must have to sit down and talk about some of the happenings around his camp. The releases, the songs, what he's doing, and more. Reason the team is gathered here for us to start a conversation. So, ladies and gentlemen, join us on this journey. The CEO of Self Nation, Addi Self, he is here with his team. They came here with so many cars. I said, oh, Addi Self, you were just coming here to visit me. So why these plenty cars and plenty people? So then get the people and let's have a conversation. It's a Saturday evening, so don't fret. Yeah, it's a Saturday evening where everybody was in a party mood and everybody was ready to have fun. So surely, Team Sammy Flex TV, myself, the Guitar Rasta, who is on camera, aka Keresi, Richie Flex, the editor of the platform, and of course, Emmanuel Fori Lapiji, who is also the producer, they decided to set this up. Then we can have a conversation. So now, this is how we're going to start. My name is Sammy Flex. He is Addi Self. He is the boss of Self Nation. He will introduce his people. Then we start talking. We ask them what brought them here. And we ask them about some of the things they are doing in the industry. And we try to find out. They have been around. They did the, it was Accra to BBC album, right?
Zongo to BBC.
Zongo to, yeah. It was Zongo to BBC album. Now there is a new mixtape. That is the Slam to Hills. It's mixtape. That is also coming up. And around the industry, what have they been doing? Especially after his walk out from the militants group. How is he faring? That's what we're about to do. So, Self Nation, introduce your people. Let me know who is part of the set. Then we can start vibing.
Yeah, man, you're done now. This is your boy Addi Self representing. Charlie, I have my crew here. This is Don Cash, DC Music. One of my artists are featured on, one of my songs on the mixtape.
Oh, okay.
He's doing very great. And this is my brand manager, One Pack.
Wow.
We just here try to visit Sammy Flex, and Sammy Flex want to inquisitive and check things. So we here, we can check things.
Of course, if my people are here, we have to do inquisitive.
Of course, for enter inside.
Yeah, I know. So how is Self Nation doing? How is Self Nation
Well, as
doing?
you can see, Charlie, Self Nation is doing very great, always, self-education, believing in ourselves and trying to push the dream.
Zongo to BBC album. I remember you sent me everything about it.
Exactly.
How did it go? How did it sell?
Well, it sold very well. That also gave me an idea of dropping more of projects because I believe Zongo to BBC made me a lot of money as well, talking about from the digital stores, and also it gave me some kind of mileage with the digital stores as well because it top chart on number 4 on the world chart. And
wow, that's massive.
No Ghanaian artists have done that.
Wow, that's massive.
Yeah, very massive. And it also gave me another experience of dropping more projects and to follow up with the work. So I just believe in putting in the work and waiting for the best time.
But how did you come out with Zongo to BBC? Like, what is the motivation?
Well, Zongo to BBC, shout out to Shatta, Wale anytime, any day. Because he will take me go London that time where I did under in label, you understand
Oh, okay, I remember.
Yeah. So as we
I
went
remember
to
when you
London,
guys went for that Ghana meets Nigeria concert.
No, it was his own show, Rain album.
Oh,
concert
okay.
at O2
Yeah.
Arena. So I had an experience to be
The
part
Indigo
of it.
rather,
Yeah,
O2
exactly.
Indigo.
Yeah, Indigo, yeah. I was part of it and we performed to about 5,000 crowd and all that with our songs together. And that night we went to BBC. We got an invite to BBC. So that really hit me and I was like, wow.
Zongo boy.
Zongo boy. And I used to watch BBC all the time. I didn't even know if you come to London, we would go BBC and thing. So it was a great vibe for me. So since we were there, I was discussing the project and everything to Shatta because I was like, yo, this journey, I just can't let it move from my life like that. That's the main reason why I did Future Picture at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need man and shake again. That man will be boy, me be that. I know what's for this area. My name they fly. You know to man. Dan. Pasugan call me Basam number. So it was an inspiration, So I just have to tell a story about that because it's not easy for a Zongo boy to just start his career to have such an elevation as well. And yeah.
Okay, so I know obviously there will be someone who will be watching this interview for the first time. Just take us from the beginning of a brand called Addi Self till now that you are your own CEO at itself?
Flex, you know, say it be long journey.
I know. No, I know, but that person wouldn't know.
Exactly. You know, be today. Well, at itself started as an individual artist, you know, doing his own thing in Zongo, Nima, Mamobi. You know, through that, on my Facebook, I've been very defensive and pushing my music, shooting videos and all that. So around 2014, 2015, you know, Shatta, when he sees my thing, he tried to comment on Facebook and stuff.
Okay.
So from there, when he comments on, and I'm like, yo, I look up to him a lot. So I just reply and we start talking from there. So as we start talking, 2015, 2016, we met at Ghana Meet Niger. I was going to buy his own ticket because I look up to him as a mentor. You know,
So you wanted to go watch him?
Yeah. So I met him at Accra Mall. I was in my car. He was also in his car. Yo, Addi, yo, because we've been talking online. Remember?
Yeah.
So he met as we saw each other for the first time. I was, yo, Addi, yo, link up, write me, make we. As I write, I'm not back. So we start talking, and then, you know, if I the come drop song, I go send to him. So we started doing movement. Like he knows how I'm. Because the first day I was going to meet him, I was wearing Self Nation t-shirt. So he knows that Self Nation is already there.
Yeah.
So it was an alliance, Self Nation, Shatta movement. And it was like Shatta movement fans were supporting Self Nation from the Zongo also because that time Shatta was also having a lot of fights in the Zongo. And I was the one defending like, yo, anything. So it was like an alliance. And then until we dropped Ghetto Star, Love Me So, a couple of singles.
When he said we dropped, did you drop it with him?
Yes, with him.
Oh, okay.
That time he was like a mentor. We were together.
Okay.
I come to his
So
studio.
he featured on your song then?
Exactly.
Ghetto Star.
He featured me on Ghetto Star.
Okay. It was his song?
His song.
Okay.
All the songs with me and do are being song. All the songs me and do are being song.
Okay.
You get me? So at that time we did Ghetto Star, we did Love Me So, and it was doing great from the street and all that. And then we still keep the link because we see say Charlie, people are loving the combination, like the alliance.
Yeah.
So until we did Taking Over together, and then boom, the thing catch everywhere. And he decided to sign me under his label.
Wow.
You get me? So I was like, okay, as an upcoming youth
Let's
coming
do
up, I look up to him so much. So let's just do it. So that's how come I was signed under Militant for some years, and also, you know, growing up, when you grow up, you have to learn and grow up. You don't have to be at one place for so long. So yeah, so as a growing youth, I just want to grow up. So from Shatta movement, we had our own differences, and then I had to move from there. And then I'm still on Self Nation, doing my own thing.
So you started with him, doing your thing with him. How did he convince you that this time round, beyond Self Nation, he would want to add Captan, he would want to add Joint 77, he would want to add Natalie? How did he tell you that?
Well, he didn't tell me that because it was like they are also his boys. Because I met Joint 77 with him already.
Okay,
And
so
then,
when you even went there, Joint was
when
in the
I was
camp.
going to his place, I just visit and we do music together and stuff. Joint was around. So all of a sudden, Captan 2 came around because Blade and Shatta was cool, and Blade is
Captan's manager.
Yeah,
then.
exactly at then.
Yeah.
So we just happened to be on the song together because we see each other at Shatta's place and we are cool with each other. So so after that song, because even when we dropped that song, we didn't act like signing or something. But after that song and the success of
what the first one you guys did together?
That was Taking Over.
Taking Over.
For all of us.
For all of you, it
Yeah,
was
but
Taking
me
Over.
and him we had a lot of singles.
That time you were not signed yet.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we all did Taking Over and the Spirit took it and it was like a banger, so he felt like you need to keep this thing.
Let's make it going.
Let's keep it going. So he brought us a contract that we should sign and And with us at that time, you know, youth is coming up and we really want to get out there and stuff. So we just signed it and keep moving on as Militant. And
so at that time you agreed that though you were an independent Self-Nation, you still wanted to be in that group.
Exactly.
You agreed.
It's because of the way I love and respect him. I feel like he's a mentor to me and he could lead me to somewhere that I really want to be at that time. You get me? So I understood too. So you should know there was a lot of love at that time. And if there's no love, there's no way I'll put down myself and join Militant. And like I've forgotten myself.
Yeah, because you had started your own thing already.
So I decided to serve at that time because I'm like, every leader has to serve before. So
exactly.
I had to go through that process and was a great process. You know, it was bittersweet in Shatta movement. It was
I love
a
that.
great experience.
It was
you know.
bittersweet, yeah. Everything else was
You
inside.
understand me? Soldier movement. You know, you go enjoy small, then you go feel bitter small.
Okay.
Then, you know, because the gen people feel like it's easy because they see say the fame and everything is there, but they don't really understand what is going on behind bars. You get me?
So what were the key lessons you picked whilst you guys were together then as militants?
Well, like I say, like I always say on every platform, if somebody give you water before, never be ungrateful. The self is never an ungrateful youth. You understand me? Shout out to Shatta Wale, 100%.
Thank you.
You get me? Because I learned so much from him. Talking about watching him, how he records and how, you know, he goes about his business and how the music. I learned a lot from the music business and how to carry myself as an artist, how to turn your passion into your job. You get me? So yeah, I just had to learn and move on and put the learning into practice. You get me? Yeah, man.
So when it was time for you to move on, how was the departure? Did you discuss with him, okay, now I'm king, I've served a lot. I want to go and still continue with my
well, the departure was
self-nation.
rough. As you know, Charlie, everybody knew at least. It was a rough one because it was not really decided that Addi self would depart at this time. You get me? It was just, you know, when there's a group of people at some place, there's always gonna be uno, and all those kind of things, those kind of long talk. Captan, who went and tell him so many things. You know, he's my junior brother, Captan. I don't have a problem with him because he sees me and tell me that he's sorry and da. But I feel like we just have to move on and grow up.
Exactly.
So I just feel like, say, it's time for me to grow up. Even though stuff happened, Captan, we had issues. Captan told him this, which I didn't say, and it turned to be a whole lot of things. I just feel like it's time for me to grow. That's why all those things happen. Yeah.
So you think the departure was rough? Who would you blame?
Well, I wouldn't blame anybody because I believe it's part of destiny. Because nothing happens without reason. You understand? Because I think it's just time for me to do my thing. That's why I got smooth, and they will put out a letter like a press release that itself is that it could happen like that, but it could happen rough too. It happened rough, and I have to take it like that and move on.
So it means the departure to you was not with any regret, or do you have some regrets?
Well, I don't have any regrets, but the way we depart was not a good one. You understand me? I would love.
It was a family that you didn't want to.
You understand? It was out of the work because it's like feelings were carried into the work instead of, you know, work is different and whatever is different. Feelings is different.
Yeah.
You get me? But I think feelings were carried into it and it made it blast some way. You understand me? And I was not happy with it, but I'm fine now. I've healed and I'm growing up and taking care of my family, doing good with my music. And I've not regretted being with Shatta Movement, and I love Shatta Movement, and you know, I'm just doing my thing.
I see. Now you signed the contract.
Exactly.
How many years did you sign? How many years did you do before the exit?
Well, we signed 3 years, and it was exactly around that time, 3 years.
Oh, okay. So you finished serving the first
exactly. We
duration.
finished serving, so we needed to sit down and have conversation about even that. But because we are loyal youth, we never wanted to talk about contract or think about contract. We didn't even mention it until something happened. You know, a whole lot of talks. So we just feel like it's just destiny. Yeah, man.
I see. I met Captan in Addi, and of course we were having a talk on the table.
Okay.
And he told me about some car incidents where you guys moved some Shatta car and issues here and there. Do you think that was the problem of your departure?
Well,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know everything. You know, say me, I know every corner, everything. So sometimes when I see fans acting like they know more, I just feel like you don't know how I feel. You can't show me how to tie my days because you don't even know how I feel. So I just believe all those things they inside, but I feel like those things, be something where it be too rough, because if you want to really hear what happened at that time, it's not an issue, because that was not the issue that made them sack us, but that issue then give us suspension. You see those kind of things too, they feel make at the best, those suspension, like 5 times, 10 times, like we are working, so what be suspension? You understand? Those things all...
Suspension was moving the boss's car without telling him.
No, that car was given to me at that night that I should drive it. You
By Shatta?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I can't just take his car and move it just like that. You get me? I was going to town, he said, make up my car. You know, that time I was using some Camry, so make I use that car.
Yeah.
So I used that car, and it happened to be, you know, real life story, no lie.
No, me, I know.
No.
In fact, we were talking on a table like this when Captain was telling me, Charlie, this is some of the issues.
Oh, but forget. It happened to be Michi's birthday.
Yeah.
That same night.
Yeah.
And it happens to be Adnan and Caesar. Caesar Adnan, he's the one who give us clothes and stuff. Shout out to Caesar Sneakers. He also was there, and it's his birthday. So he invited me to his birthday.
Okay.
And I didn't know Michi was doing her birthday at the same place.
Well.
So when I went there, it's like we and Michi met. And I don't see anything like us meeting Michi in a way that is bad or something. You get me? So I didn't see anything wrong with it. So from us going there, and I had a call that why we forgo Michi in birthday and things, and they call me and we can bring the car and da. So I had to bring the car, but that issue, I went to suspension for it. I was punished for it. If they catch you where you go serve 5 years, they go feed jail.
No, after that, it means your problem is gone.
You can't use that same problem to say you go catch me again. You get me? So we solved that and moving on. But I don't know how, you know, Shatta, you always try to have one man that you always communicate with and try to, you know, talk to you and know what others are thinking. So that's how he got to Captan, and he felt like we are thinking elsewhere. But it was just about growth, you understand? Because we learned and we are learning. We are learning to be able to put it into practice. You get me? So I just feel like that's it.
So on the night I heard the car, the window of the car glass was broken. And that day me and Captain talk.
You see that light? See this window?
No. This is not me and him vibe. If me and him vibe, like.
I know if you drink something.
No.
You will go overboard. Imagine, brother. You understand me? I know best time. Even though he came on live those times where the thing happened, he came on live talking plenty, and you know, I don't have energy to.
No. See, that day, I was just asking school, what happened? Because I realized you guys were together. He was telling me, oh, we did this. I said, oh, okay. Then this be some of the things happened.
Well, you know, yeah, things happen, you know. Things happen, and you know, your father there, maybe you know, go like everything you do for the house, but
of course,
as if your father, if you no cut your leg,
throw away,
because you're kiddie. So like right now in the industry, I don't have anybody. No matter what it be, you Shatta will call my father.
Exactly.
You get me? I don't know anybody. I don't have anybody. I'm just pushing myself. So no matter what, as a kid, when we are growing up, we do mistakes. We step on toes. But we just have to, you know, family. As we say, family should be family.
Yeah.
And the family means a lot to me. That's why you see, everything happened. I never sat down to even talk ill about the family, because I know what the family means, and I know.
Park, so you can prepare this. You can open it up whilst at the cell phone. But don't rush it. Very slow. Don't pop it. Slow. Because Addi wants something in his cup. Yeah, exactly, I want something for Addi's cup, because it's going to be a long conversation. No, let me tell you guys something about this conversation. Okay. Me and Addi, we have been planning this conversation for like 2 years. Yeah, when he released Zongo to BBC, that was when we started planning this journey. And he would tell me, oh, brother Sammy, I'll come to the studio. So today, when he told me that, okay, he's coming, I said, okay, Addi, come. I didn't know he was coming with a battalion, like an entourage. So the whole entourage is right here. And I'm already feeling the environment already. So this is just Moe and Shandon. Everything is sponsored by his team. Yeah. They came and said, oh, brother Sammy, we visited you, you are godfather, so we have to just make sure it's a Saturday party. And that's what's happening right here. So you can also join us. So many projects going on for him, and some of us, we're so happy that despite everything, he's still talking about love. So now, what is the relationship between you and the other militants?
If you say the other, which ones?
I'm talking about Joint 77. I'm talking about Captan. I'm talking about Natalie. I can even mention one son. What is his name?
One son.
No. One son is
Majesty.
No. No, one son is.
We are not saying one son. To me.
Oh, Captan say. No, Captan is one son. Oh.
He said, or he's.
No, that's what I even see him write sometimes.
Oh, he will go say we, but that's like go back. You can't talk say this. If one son.
Oh, he said he one son.
Majesty be the one son. If me had the talk, fine that.
Majesty be the one son.
Yeah, but if he claims he be one son, he be two. He be two.
Okay. I'm talking about Prince of Dancehall instead.
Who be Prince of Dancehall?
Oh, that you don't know him.
No, I don't know any Prince of Dancehall because me are the prefect, so me have to know the prince and the kings and you understand.
So be the king of dancehall.
He be Shatta Wale there.
Shatta Wale be the king of dancehall.
Yeah.
It don't be Sammy.
He be Shatta Wale.
Shatta Wale.
Because everybody has choices, you understand?
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you be the prefect of what?
Dancer.
Of dancehall.
Yeah.
And you don't know the prince of dancehall.
No. Nobody. Me not know whoever call you the prince. Me not know who call you the prince, brother. Yeah, so I don't know who you are talking about. If I just tell me who be the prince. So I will know. Yeah. At least.
I wish no, not Majesty. I wish you know, so I don't even mention any name because
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know who they call himself prince. You for mention him and give me an idea.
You don't know some fair guy in the camp of SM Empire now?
Some fair guy.
Yeah, some fine boy.
Spit on the ground, he come back. Oh, what did they do with the fair guy?
Hey, I just became. No. But you know who I'm talking about. You know.
No, we don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. C-Pack, C1 pack.
Know the priest. Yeah.
But people say you don't know him.
No, me the prince I know. The prince I know, the Majesty. When it comes to SM Prince, Majesty. One son, Majesty. Any other son, a sorry son.
Yeah, man.
So Captan is a sorry son.
Sorry.
Yeah, man. Imitation, son.
He be my brother, I love him.
Yeah.
You get me? He met me. I never spoke this anywhere. Captan met me with his father.
The white.
To me,
yeah.
Spoke to me that, yo, Addi, whatever happened between us, And I told him, Cappy, the world know that we have a problem. We went and sit on camera, talk plenty. Meanwhile, I don't get issue with you. Because I don't even have the energy to tear down people. I love seeing people to grow up, to do things. So, as you go do that, I don't have problem, Cappy. You go feel just same life. Ask him, since he come life insult me, and we Shatta movement, whatever. Did he ever come live even promoting himself? No, he's doing music and everything, but he has not even come live and promote his music, talk about his whatever. He doesn't do that. But he came on live and insulted us because he wanted a nice family to depart. I don't hate you for that. I love you for that because maybe that's what you feel like doing. But me, I don't get problem with him.
I see.
You understand me? I just want to move on and face the tax of real life because see after the music and everything there's real life.
Yeah, there's real life.
For payment.
Beyond the cameras, there's
beyond the cameras, there's life way for face. They live life way. They hide behind the cameras. They like the cameras.
I see. All right. So since you want me to mention the name of the prince, it is Arabi. It is Arabi. Arabi is the prince of dancehall.
Okay, let me tell you one thing.
Tell me.
He's not a prince. And me, when he messed up with Shatta movement those days, I was the last man stand. If you like, go check. I do like 5D songs to him just because I'm defending Shatta movement. Because that time we were, team, and anybody that tries Shatta movement, I'm the one who's coming out. Until the time that they call me warlord, they call me warlord for the camping side and things. Because anybody that tries it, and me and him, we don't meet for Shatta movement. You get me? So I don't know him. It's not like I'm saying it because of cameras, but like me and him.
You didn't vibe with him like that. Yeah.
We didn't even meet there.
Oh, okay.
As he came, I left. So as I was there, I did this and anybody with this Shatta movement, go do songs those days and things. But now you are back and acting like you are the real one and You just have to stick real to yourself. Because me, from day one, me and Shatta have issues. I know that he also, I step on his toes, he also step on my toe, but he's a grown-up. So I respect him and feel like he has fed me before and he has also done some good stuff in my life before. I'll never talk bad about him because that's how I was raised. But you talk bad about the person, finish that today you deal with the person. What is the mindset?
Okay.
You get me? Yeah, so it's just real life.
So what does it mean that you, no matter what, will never go back to the SM camp again?
Yeah, I'm not going back to the SM camp, but I can always be cool with Shatta. Because before I was doing my thing, when Shatta used to comment on my stuff on Facebook and say, yo, Addi, you're trying, you're doing your own thing. I was trying, doing it alone. So I knew him as a godfather. I call him, we meet and vibe. And I like that vibe more than being under the label and getting certain, instructions and certain stuff that I can't really go by because I really want to be myself. You understand?
So now there is no relationship at all with you and Shatta?
I've not met him since I left there. 3 years now. You see, me, my destiny, my spirit be different.
Okay.
So I've not met him since I left Shatta movement, but I've been seeing everything.
Oh,
and I hope he's been seeing everything too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How did you deal with his fan base? Because I know, like you said, the fan base is tight, strong. When you exited, how did you deal with them?
They love me.
Oh.
They love me. Trust me. Sammy Flex, Shatta movement fans love me. Because they know, say, I'm the realest. You understand? Captan, we did way back, he did a song insulting Shatta. We born them slack movement. You did a song insulting Shatta movement, and today you be there and acting like me. I don't have a song insulting Shatta movement or making the movement feel like I've been there. I know what's going on in there, and sometimes when the fans that don't know anything talk, Addi this, I don't mind them because I feel like you are not in my shoes. You understand?
Yeah, you don't know how I feel.
Yeah, you don't know how I feel. Most of them also come at me sometimes when I make certain comments and they think I'm talking to Shatta. I just feel like you don't know nothing. So I'll not even mind you. You get me? So Shatta movement has helped me to gain more fans and also I had a lot of fans following me more. So I just appreciate
So
them.
can you say on record that you have never said anything against Shatta?
I know what I go have say.
Wow.
What he did to me was maybe coming live and even up to today, the live video, I no sit down like this, say watch. Because I don't want to carry some kind of feelings. Because me too, my heart they worry me on a certain level. So I just see half. And I feel like it has happened already and Shatta, that's how he is. Everything he comes out and. But I feel like we are family. You don't have to come and wash your dirty clothes outside because Charlie, no matter what, if it be your kid, if I do good, it's to Shatta movement because that's where I'm from. You understand? If I do bad, it's to Shatta movement because that's where I'm from. At least I've passed through there before.
I know.
Yeah, so I just feel like
this is one of the deepest conversations I'm really having with Addi Self here on Sammy Flex TV with his Self Nation Geng. This is just two of them on the set, but I can tell you, if you go outside and even in the studio, a bunch of them here, including camera people and everybody making it happen. So now let's start from when you exited finally, but then you had more or less like suppressed Self Nation to go under SM.
Exactly.
So when you had to restart the Self Nation, how did you do it? Because I can see the energy is still there.
Yeah, you know the best thing. This time around, we didn't start from scratch. We start from experience. You get me? We didn't start from scratch anymore. As we left Shatta movement, we started from experience because we learned a lot. And we need to put whatever we learned into practice. So we go see, the thing we learned, it makes sense. You get me? Because people are out there watching and people are feeling like, because we are in the Shatta movement and we are relaxed and all that. And so that's why as soon as I left there, I released a 15-track album, which did massively well with the videos.
That's a Zongo to BBC.
Zongo to BBC. Fully videos, like, all the videos are doing massively, 500,000, 250,000, 300. Wow. You get me? I featured Kevin Boy on it. I featured Mugiz. I was just trying to, get to the industry and open my fly and spread my wings because I feel like I just have to do it. Because I can't depend on somebody. You have to do it.
So it did not feel like starting all over again?
No. It felt like starting from experience, like I'm saying. It didn't feel like I'm starting from scratch. Because I have my logo already. I have my Self Nation already. I have the T-shirt already. I have a couple of people who know Self Nation already. So I just have to let them know that, this is where we are. And people have seen it. Shatta came live and say he sacked me and da. And I felt like, I just have to do it. Yeah, man.
I see. So that is the story so far. Let's go into songwriting for Addi Self. Zongo to BBC. How was the composition, the contribution in making that 15-track album?
Well, I would say shout out to my producers, Beat Boy, Biscuit, and my team around me that I met. My lovely wife. Just the family. Because anytime I record a song, because remember I left Shatta movement, and I left so many songs there. We work a lot there as well. So I had to start everything, because I've been recording too. So I have some songs that I just put down some team together and we selected them. And I recorded a whole lot of more songs and added. And it was like I said, starting from experience, because I know what exactly I want to do and how I want to do it. So I was just trying to record until I felt like the story I have to tell it. Then don't go to BBC. I just need to put out an album to show people that Addi Self is not lazy. Addi Self love the work. Addi Self appreciate the work. I just want people to appreciate the art I'm doing. It's nothing. You get me? Yeah.
And as it stands now, from then till now, you have been independent artist.
Yeah.
No record label.
No record label.
No affiliation to any.
No. You see, the wonderful thing God has done for me. Allahu Akbar. God is the champion. God has helped me to hold myself up to this level. Because the job, be easy. Be easy. Even managing an artist or artist lifestyle or whatever, be easy. So I was trying to do it alone, small with the help of my team, my brand manager, my set of team, Self Nation family. We're really trying. So I just feel like my people still see the vision in me and just follow and still doing it.
I see. Now I heard.
And my album, no, like the way Captan, Captan, those people they mention. If they drop song, Shatta movement fast go follow, they go stop. We nobody they follow on that thing. Like we don't get somebody like I don't have a big artist. Before I used to have Shatta that if I drop a song he shares it and his fan base also. Now I drop an album, like no big artist shared it. Like but we see other artists doing stuff
For
and
other
other
artists,
are posting it. But I understand because of where I come from. Sometimes people have issues and sometimes I've gone against a lot of big artists in Ghana because of Shatta movement. The time I wasn't. So I don't see it as a problem. I see it as paying back of whatever I did, and I just feel like it's time for me to also stand strong and work.
Now, in talking about going against other artists, when you exited finally, did some of them come at you in any way, or maybe you wanted to do something with some of them and they started proving some way, knowing that you did this some days or some years ago?
Well, no, none of them really did anything against me because I know the people I step onto. So I didn't go to them because me to Abby, I don't like to chase people and all those things. So I didn't really go to those kind of people. I was trying to just work on myself and try to get the art appreciated because if I have the hit song out there, everybody's gonna follow Addi Self. So I just trying to do what I have to do to make it.
Are you getting the shows to play? Because I know at a point you guys were about 5 on a stage rocking it, really go Ghana and things. Now that you are doing it on your own, are you getting the gigs? Are the promoters coming?
That's what I'm saying. God has been so great to me that off my Zongo to Baby's album, I did the song Sefulani Wedeka, you get the no La Browse. All I follow, buy me own things, yeah, I know they borrow. We got the money in case you don't know. Bank to bank, quiet, as I drop,
I love your backup singer.
He's a superstar. So as I dropped that song, that song was carrying me along. You get me? It was like whatever we are doing, the song too was, carrying me along because that's one of my biggest songs since I left Shatta movement. I did it independently, my video, everything. And people are loving it, genuinely. So that song really carried me, and people are calling me for shows here and there. I get my 2000. Shatta movement show us how to know your worth. So and if you get some coins, something that will keep me motivated. Know that one day I'll get 10 billion for inside. You get me? Yeah. So I've been making a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So musically, are you making some good returns from music?
Exactly. Musically, I be marketer now. So me.
I didn't say we get Bible. I be marketer.
You know, right now, everything is about streaming. No disrespect to radio. You need radio too to back you up.
Yeah.
But everything is about streaming.
No, that one for sure.
So
for
at
sure.
the self is his fans understand what the streaming means because of the Zongo to BBC album. I was coming live and doing stuff that showed people how to stream and stuff. So people really streamed my album. That's why I was on number 4 on the chart and all that. I was on the top chart for some time.
Okay.
You understand? So that thing taught me how to drop
some more songs.
projects, not singles. Projects. That's why I'm dropping mixtape. 7 songs. I dropped 15 songs. Now 7 songs. Project gives me more money in terms of purchasing and all that.
Okay.
So that one too, they give me some small. And my YouTube is also growing. You know, I'm building YouTube. No, be
no, it don't be easy.
No, be
I know that industry.
Before you start getting paid on YouTube and all that. Even when I was back with Shatta movement, I was not really building my YouTube, even though my name was big out there. I have big songs.
Yeah, everything was under SM.
Yeah, so I had to now build my YouTube. That's one of the things that is very hard for me as well because you know that you need to have some 4,000 watch hours and those things. And now I've crossed all those stuff right now. I just see the money.
For yourself.
For myself.
You wake up and you check.
You understand me? I'm showing for my phone.
Yeah.
But first, I don't have that. So I'm glad I'm facing that so that I can also grow up.
Like reality of life.
You understand
now you're
me?
facing
Because
your life
you
for
need
real.
to face it. There's no way, no matter how somebody feed you. Okay, right now if you know what you go do.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to also fish and survive.
Wow.
And Addi self knows how to survive on his own. And the 3 years I left Shatta movement tells you I'm still surviving. You understand? Yeah.
I hear you have mansions and things all.
Oh, and we just talking about the art, you understand?
Yeah,
I
know,
know
right?
about the mansions. It all comes with a blessing.
It comes with a blessing. No. Now on this note, Richie Flex, I want us to perform. We did it. Addi Self Nation, they are telling us they did it. Despite the challenges, despite all the setbacks, that they have been able to still do it, and it feels so good. Now, what was the inspiration for this song? God, it feels like just as we were talking about, Charlie, we did it.
Yeah, we did.
Despite everything, we did it.
Exactly. So, like in the Hausa vibe, you know that Addi self love to always pitch in this Hausa, because I want this image of that, always trying to represent my people of the Zongo. Shout out to everybody from the Zongo.
Okay.
So you have somebody great coming, don't worry. So it's Mutashi Kwana, Chikimbonka, Bamuzama, 25-8, Naso, Peace in Daki Kwana. Like, we just wake up. We don't go sit for the ghettos again.
You're moving out.
Yeah, we are moving. 25-8, Naso. I like the PC that did the corner because right now everything there on the internet. So if you be boy, we really want to learn something. Can do it with your PC in your corner. You get me?
Go online and start looking for information.
You get me? So because I think everything is online. So it's just like I've been there, we did it. Like everything they said we couldn't, we did it.
Oh, okay. That's what it means.
Yes,
everything they said we couldn't,
we did it.
But we did it.
Yes, in house I've been there,
God did it.
God did. Big up the DJ Khalid. God did.
Yeah, God did. They say we couldn't do it.
God did, and I'm a witness, brother.
Yeah.
I'm a witness. Big
Self
up.
Nation today.
They said we couldn't do it, and God did. I see.
Did.
So we are in the month of September.
Yeah.
And I hear a new mixtape is coming.
Yeah.
And tell me about that mixtape.
Yeah, the mixtape is also Slam to Hills.
Slam to Hills.
Slam
Okay,
to
so now we understand the concept of Zongo to BBC.
Exactly.
Now, what is the concept of Slam to Hills? Tell us about it.
Thank you for that question because it means a lot to me. Slam to Hills is telling another story of a trying youth like Addi self, doing his own thing through God, music, and my hustle. I was able to move from the slum, and now I live in East Legon Hills. So it's a big inspiration. You get me? Yeah, man.
I get it now.
Yeah.
From the slums,
From
now you live at East Legon
Legon
Hills
Hills.
with the rich people.
Exactly. The rich, the elite people. You get me? They never thought of that. You get me? They thought we would be, the youth that maybe doing music and drinking anyhow or doing anyhow stuff. They never thought that we had this kind of vision.
Okay.
Raise our family, think about doing positive things, make sure our family and friends are good, and just focus on the positive stuff of life. So I'm just telling a story. Always, I'm trying to tell a story
from your project, from
so
Zongo to BBC, and now from the hills to the
slum to the hills.
from the slums to the hills.
God forbid.
No, I get it. You don't move from the hills to the slum. No, from the slums to the hills. Yeah, I'm sure from the hills, you're going some Beverly.
They go to the mouth. From the hills to the mouth.
Yeah, you go to Beverly Hills or some Miami or something.
You get me? like a river, we still have to through.
Yeah.
You understand? Backwards never. It's all about love and positivity. Self Nation is telling every youth to believe in themselves. You know, and the self story is very encouraging one. You know how many battles I've lost on the street.
I know.
And how many times people think I will lose.
Okay.
You understand? But you know, that's why sometimes I feel bad about whatever, you know, happened between me and Shatta. And because I feel like in this industry, I have nobody
but him.
And instead of, if something happened, we could sort it, you know, amicably. Like, you know, father and son is normal.
But it couldn't go that way.
It couldn't go that way. That's why sometimes I just feel like,
you feel bad about it.
Yeah, but I'm fine. I just want us to do good stuff.
Now we will still do one song from the slums to the hills before Addi and his people leave me. But I'll give Addi some time to just clean his face and go to his people and ask them what do they have to say about the nation. You hold this. This is your mic. What can you say about the SFF? I know you can hold it.
You can hold it. Okay.
What do you want to say about the
Self
Nation family?
Yeah, I want to tell the whole world to watch out for Self Nation because we coming like tsunami. Do you know tsunami?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we coming with no alert. Just watch out for us. Yeah, they didn't believe in us, but what?
God did.
All right, so give it to Park as well. Park, what are you also saying?
Thank you, Sammy Flex. Self Nation is a great family. I enjoy working with the president, the CEO.
Okay.
He makes works easy because he likes to believe in ourselves, which is the motive behind the nation that I really admire. Okay. It's a good thing.
I saw it go.
Fully.
All right, so Addi, tell me, when is this coming up? The hills, the slum to the hills. I'm always coming with the hills.
You want to go from hills to slum. That's slum no joke too.
The slum.
No,
We'll go back.
For the slum, you go please sing like 500,000 songs. Nobody go here. For the slum, so if you can't hills,
When is it coming up? Coming up?
You know the most surprising thing. I just felt like on my birthday I have the most attention on social media.
Okay.
And so I just did this project. It's dropping on my birthday.
Okay.
People always wish me and and I would like you to wish me with my project.
With your project.
And,
That's a great idea.
You can push it. When you are wishing me, just put the album for them, purchase it. You know, make people also listen to itself and you know my growth in music and how I'm still growing. It's all about learning process. And I just believe we're on the right path and we are still going.
Who are the featured artists on this project?
Well, the featured artists, my man here, Don Cash, and I have Garba on the We Did It, and X-Zone. Shout out to X-Zone and Garba. X-Zone is in Kumasi. He's a very good and trying youth as well. And also I featured, you know, my people, you know, loyalty. I featured Natalie and
hey, Natalie!
Another song. So, and the rest is me alone. So it's just trying to move with the same energy.
Oh, okay. Now there is one song that we are privileged to have listened to. In fact, I here in the Sammy Flex TV studios this afternoon or this evening.
And that one said it dropped
on 10th. 9th rather,
it
yeah.
Dropped 9th with video.
Oh wow.
With video before 19th, the whole project will drop.
That's crazy. So, yeah. What is that one called?
Loyalty.
All right, no, hold it. This one has a message.
Yeah, big message.
Yeah, what is the message in there? Because I'm listening to it and some words are hitting me. I mean, I understand the coded language. I do. I crack all the coded languages in there.
Yeah, you know. In a life,
loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty is my life. So I don't take chat from, you know, the fans that if you talk, they don't know about loyalty. Because I I'm still keeping secret of people who are washing my clothes out there. You get me? Yeah, I don't know how to tear people down. I just love to.
So you want to keep?
You know, I just want to keep the vibe alive and put everything in my music. That's why I said, never did was a time I was fake. Show them love, but me still got it. Everything when me do, yes, I don't regret. Never skip one line. I wait for my kick. I self.
Wow.
I don't know. It's just a real vibe. I just feel like saying my feelings. And this song I recorded it way back, but I feel like it should be on this project so that people will just know how I feel sometimes. You know,
About it.
Yeah.
Now, me and Addi said before we wrap up, me and Addi said we have some history. In fact, it's a big history.
Big history.
I don't know if he's forgotten. Plus FM, we had some talent show of a thing.
No be big history.
No, that's what I'm telling them. Big history.
No,
When
today,
the final.
That's why I love you because
I know.
You know how the job started.
I know.
I've grown up. You know how my musical strength has
Yeah, you were alone then,
Yeah,
like a loner.
Loner. I know my people and did my thing.
Your final was with Gucci Wale.
Yeah.
I remember. And on that day, Gucci Wale beat you to it.
Yeah, but like you people say he won. So
No, so I'm just here looking at you, looking at maybe Gucci Wale
Exactly.
and how he's still performing in the music industry.
Yeah, up to today, like, you know, shout out to Gucci, no disrespect or anything. He's still trying his best and he's still linking me for us to do song and stuff like that. And I'm down for it because I believe it's just business and how everybody comes with their blessing.
Exactly.
And
So
Addi is a different youth altogether.
Exactly. So
You can't feel like, no, because maybe you did look down upon Addi, so make God also look down on him. No, you understand? You are not God.
you are not God. So even that should tell you that you've made progress.
Exactly.
That even from
that's
then, when
why-
people thought
that's
you
why
could
I-
not win, but still.
Exactly. Because, that's why I still, you know, respect everybody that has done something for me in my life.
Yeah.
That's why everywhere I see camera, I just shout out to Shatta Wale because he has done stuff in my life and I appreciate it.
No, I love that thing about you.
That, you know, that pain to this, you know,
cause any
you understand that
between
pain
you
to
and
distract me to go and say
no,
stuff.
I love that thing about you.
Yeah, it's just love. For me, it's all love. Because, you know, people go feel they do things and they go talk, say show business and things.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But for me, I just believe in love and positive vibes.
So that is the spirit. Like I said, me and this man, we go way back, and because we are still here in the industry,
I swear.
we can
No be
still.
joke thing.
I know, I
Sammy
know.
Flex, Godfather be that. Don't joke with that. He always take care of everybody like
I
his own.
know,
That's what
I know,
love
I
about
know,
Sammy
I
Flex.
know. Everybody's my thing. No, everybody's my
Understand me.
own.
Shout out to
Everybody's
Sammy
my
Flex.
own. So we are wrapping up. But tell them about the 19th September album. It is very important to me before we run away.
Well, Slam to Hills mixtape is coming 19th of September, which is my birthday. And you know the wonderful thing also?
No, tell
that's
me
my daughter's birthday too.
Yeah. Oh.
So I gave birth my daughter. I was in a party, you know. That time I did Shatta movement. I at the party.
You heard no,
I
I
hear no. I feel the hospital, so I hear no part. As at the birthday.
On your birthday.
That's me also come. So, I believe it's a special day.
So how many children do you have now?
I have two now.
Two now. Oh, that's
and
fine.
they are the main reason why they kept me so much focused. You understand me? For me, because some people don't really want to face their responsibilities. They run from it.
Yeah.
But I myself want to stay and be a good father, be a good musician, and whatever business I'm doing to just be great in life. You understand me? Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So 19th September,
which is my birthday.
And your daughter's birthday. Wow, that's a big day,
yeah,
bro.
Virgo's King and Princess. You can pre-order, the links are out. You can pre-order Slam to Hills, the links are everywhere. If you type it on iTunes, you will see it. Just pre-order, support yourself, leave your comment, tell me how you feel about the project. It's all about love. More music coming your way. Charlie, I don't know. We can't stop and don't stop and forever going.
I know.
I know. Big up everybody who has to be.
I know. No, I have some two questions that we wrap up.
Okay.
What is your relationship with Aisha Modi?
Aisha Modi, I'm cool with her. She's been supportive also because when I left Shatta movement, I met her through Abbas Serki. Shout out to Abbas Serki as well, and we had. She fixed a couple of interviews for me and stuff like that. She supported me in a way, so I appreciate her too.
See, would you want a record label to sign you on, or at the moment you are comfortable with an independent artist kind of vibe?
I have experience with record label. You understand me? So record label I know they am as something supernatural. I know what if your deals are okay with me, we can do partnership. But there's no way I'll put down Self Nation and say I did go for your record label. No, I'll not do that mistake.
100%.
Understand? So if somebody wanna work with myself, I'm really open. We can do partnership, do music together. Do business. But Self Nation is still stand tall.
Okay, you didn't want to do anything.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
In fact, one of my best Saturdays ever in the Sammy Flex TV studios. The day started very slow, very dull. I even thought I was not going anywhere. I was home and I got a call that Charlie Sammy, we still have to go. I said, wow, and Charlie, I'm saying big ups to you guys. You brought some Saturday feeling. You brought some Saturday feeling. Yeah. They brought some Saturday feeling, and already the studio is lit. The studio is lit. On your day.
Restarting PC, mama.
Mama restarting PC. Mama restarting PC. Yeah. Printer. More counting machine. More counting machine.
Shout out to Beef Nation.
Nice one.
Shout out to everybody where they support the dream. Shout out to everybody where they believe in themselves. Because you see this life, people will show you pepper.
Yeah.
So you just have to be strong. You understand me? And believe in yourself. And because they say the visionary is the only person who sees the vision, which is you. So you have to follow your vision. Don't make somebody tell you, say you can't do it. You understand? Turn your passion into a job and be cashing out in it. Wow. That's what Addi Self is doing.
Wow. Dope. And we're going to Dubai, and Addi Self tells me he would want to go to Dubai with us on 28th September. Yeah.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Dubai with Sammy Flex. If you go feel flex,
join us. If you have flex, join us. Oh my goodness.
You know, say I shot a couple of
I know. I know say Dubai be your home, that's why.
But the people too for there they support.
Yeah, one love. Yeah. Oh, he be Liberian descent.
That's my Liberian.
No.
Brother family.
It's obvious.
Self Nation is expanding in Liberia too.
Wow.
Because I have a song with one of the biggest Liberian artists.
Oh, okay.
You understand me? Yeah. No apology.
Wow.
It's on YouTube. If people can check it out,
Wow.
it's a very beautiful song as well. You just go on Addi Self YouTube channel, subscribe, I beg.
Subscribe.
And leave comments. Whatever you feel about my music, just say it. You know, I always try to correct myself from the comment of YouTube, from YouTube.
I also read comments. Yeah, I also read comments on YouTube.
You know the comment on Facebook, YouTube, you write something for that. I'll take us. Facebook, they do that. That internet feelings. Internet hating, that Wi-Fi hating, when somebody connect for you, where you do it. Give us a reflection.
That is the feeling I got today on a Saturday evening. Like I said, the day started slow, being in the house, not thinking about so many things. And Addi and his people brought some fire in the studio. It has been good, and the conversation has happened. Everything I actually wanted to know from him, everything is out there, and you can also enjoy this conversation. Tell someone that when Sammy Flex met with Addi Self, it was great out there.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes everywhere.
About positivity,
exactly, and more importantly, 19th September
is my birthday.
That is the slam to the hills.
Something, I just take go iTunes. If you want to give me something, if you want to buy me flowers, buy the album
and go stream the songs. Very important. Very important.
That's very important to me.
But then again, on 9th, another song is coming out. That's the Loyalty.
Yeah, the Loyalty, the second single of the project. On the 9th, it will be on my YouTube. Let everybody try to subscribe. You know, talk your mind.
Exactly.
Like,
feel free, vibe.
Let's vibe like, you know, me then you did.
Yeah.
If you see something about yourself you don't like, Addi Self will correct this thing. Oh, Charlie, we go fit do them. You understand? Because the Nigerians are doing it. They are correcting their artists, and every time they are improving.
Exactly.
We can do it too. I don't know.
So the guitar Rasta currency on
Big
camera.
Up the guitar Rasta. I don't know. Currency. Big up yourself. You do everything. If you they make people famous. If you they hold the camera back. Big up the guitar Rasta. I don't know. Follow the guitar Rasta. Him are the man.
I deserve to kill you.
I am set it up.
I saw, man. I saw you, man.
You follow.
Pre-order. Right now. Before that album go drop. How they like?
Richie Flex, Lappy G, you guys are dope,
Right
man.
now.
Until then, see you when we are out there. We out.